Welcome to the first ever AP Government Web Quest. Today we're going to explore interest groups. Yesterday we kind of looked at the purpose of an interest group, which is to influence public policy. And we talked about the function, and the number one function, the only function of an interest group, is to inform the public. Inform the public and inform politicians. However, there are a ton of ways for interest groups to do that, and that is what we're going to do today. We're going to look at all of the ways interest groups can provide information to the public and provide information to politicians, and they do it through something we call lobbying. And there are tons of ways you can lobby. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to actually explore all the specific ways you can lobby. The first thing we're going to do, though, is we're going to actually watch an interview with a lobbyist. Jack Abramoff is probably the most famous lobbyist of all time. He went to jail for 3 years. But before he went to jail, he was being paid upwards to $45 million per client. He was a great lobbyist, and we're going to hear how he lobbied. And then you guys are going to actually look at two specific interest groups. You guys can choose them, but you're going to have to give me a breakdown of what the interest groups are, and then you're going to have to tell me how those interest groups lobby. It's going to be completely different from one interest group to the next, and it all depends on those characteristics we talked about yesterday. If an interest group has a lot of money, they're probably going to lobby in a specific way. If they've got a lot of size, they're probably going to lobby in a specific way. And so you're going to be doing that today as well. And the very last thing you're going to do is you're going to look at specific congressmen and how interest groups inform them. What techniques do interest groups use for specific people in politics? And you're going to look and see how much money is spent in this process. And I promise you, what you find out today is going to blow your mind. So, we need to start with the task. If you look at the task, you're going to click on the task. The task is going to tell you what to do specifically, what we're trying to get into. And then you're going to click on the instructions. The instructions are going to walk you through everything. There's only 3 parts to this. Today, we're going to focus on the intro, the interview with Abramoff, and part 1. Tomorrow, we're going to focus on part 2 and part 3. And in this entire process, we're going to look and see how interest groups influence public opinion, how they influence politics, and what techniques they use to do that. All right? Let me know if you have any questions. Ha!